We were given 5 different names. I was given a name by my grandfather, Mei Xian Qiu, and then an Indonesian name, which is Suryani. My last name had to be changed, and so that became Gunadi or Chunadi. Gu being the Dutch Indonesian Cantonese version of Chu. I was also given a name by the Catholic Church, which was Maria Theresia. I was 4th generation in Indonesia. We're called Peranakan, meaning that we're part Chinese and part Malay. And it means that children that are in between 2 worlds. When I came to the States, my dad joined the Air Force. And so we ended up in California. Let a Thousand Flowers Bloom is a mock invasion of the United States by the Chinese. When I am staging the pieces, they're meant to be a little bit like these ideas of cultural tourism. Actually, the uniforms that are used come from a Beijing photo studio where Western tourists come and they dress up in these cultural revolution era costumes, and they recreate a lot of the popular images. For me, being Chinese Indonesian American, I think so many of these images are not about what Chinese culture is, but my own sort of fantastical idea of what Chinese culture is.
Hey, hi! Here we are in our daily walk to collect trash on Marlborough Road. See? Very exciting.
I had a residency in China in May, and that was really honed onto me that I'm not Chinese. I'm Chinese American. And I myself came up into it, having this idea, like this whole mythical homeland idea, that this was a place that I should have a connection to. And so when I didn't have that connection, I tried to create a connection, and I wandered around this little village in China and hauled trash from the countryside. And I brought it to my studio and I started photographing it. And I photographed it over the course of weeks. Having been a big fan of archaeology as a child, I started thinking of it in those terms, and how archaeologists would look at the midden, they would look at the trash of a culture, an ancient culture, to really find out what it was about. But my work really examines that, and I put these images on Chinese scrolls as if they were, like these kind of very refined Chinese landscape paintings. Maybe that's also my way of also creating comedy, or having just like my other work, and really playing with ideas of perception.